Hey everyone, I wish this next video would be under better circumstances. I know that some have been waiting for Season 2 NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup for a while, maybe some more iRacing or whatever the heck. But unfortunately, in the world of horse racing, we have more bad news. We still have no update on whether or not Ferndale in Northern California is going to host or not this year. But up in Washington State, we've seen some bad news. The Horse Racing Integrity Safety Authority is basically jacking up their fees on racetracks, and it could result in Emerald Downs shutting down. In case you don't know, the Horse Racing Integrity Safety Authority, or HISA as I'm going to refer to them, was created to basically protect the horses. They have a lot of rules and technology put in place to prevent horse racing injuries to the horses, which I'm in support of. I appreciate everyone in the horse racing industry who is working to implement new rules and strategies to protect horses from injuries. But as of late, HISA has been jacking up their rates for services, and these jacked up rates could force Emerald Downs out of business for good. This debacle started with a lawsuit earlier made by the NYRA and Churchill Downs Incorporated in December, claiming that HISA jacked up their prices too high and against their own policies. They said that HISA was supposed to charge them based off of the amount of horses starting, but then HISA went ahead and jacked those rates based on the purses as well, and since the track offered higher purses, that means higher rates. Both the NYRA and Churchill Downs Incorporated said that this was illegal and sued them in court. As for how this applies to Emerald Downs, with this model, with 50% purses and 50% starts, Emerald Downs would end up having to pay not $712,000 worth of fees, they would end up paying $1.3 million. That's almost double. And at least according to the track and the Washington Horse Racing Commission, this is completely unsustainable and would result in the track being shut down. And Emerald Downs isn't the only horse racing entity in Washington that's in danger. It's also the Horse Racing Commission, the WHRC. Basically, the WHRC is the one paying these HISA fees. And right now, they're losing money, and if this continues, by 2027, the WHRC will have no money left and would probably end up shutting down and leaving Washington without horse racing for the foreseeable future. And this is where my opinions, I guess, completely changed for HISA. I considered the creation of HISA to be a good thing, showing that horse racing can be a safe sport and that we can protect horses. But if HISA really wants to jack the fees this high, they're basically saying, hey, safety is no longer the priority, it's about money. Give us your money. And the horse tracks don't have all the money. They need more in order to cover their costs, make sure the purses are high enough to attract these horses and horsemen into the sport. And if you keep jacking up those fees and continue to take away all the cash, then we're not going to be left without a sport at all. All respect I had for HISA is now completely out the window. This isn't even the first lawsuit HISA has been involved with. The HBPA has sued HISA for their fees and a bunch of other reasons in court. There's also been lawsuits involving multiple trainers against HISA regarding their regulations. Tracks are also continuing to hate HISA more and more for their jacked up fees in an era where tracks are probably going to need more money than ever in order to continue operating. But unfortunately, this is all we have right now. We just gotta hope that the court battles ended up turning into the horse racing industry's favor so that HISA won't extort tracks for this much money. We can hopefully focus more on actually using the money to protect horses and attracting more sponsors and horsemen into the industry, and rule out the bad actors, because we should not be criticizing an industry just because a few people are breaking the rules out of potentially thousands. So that's all I have for today. I'm sorry, but I have to break more negative news about horse racing. Hopefully, in the future, I do have something good to report. I hope everyone is also excited for the Kentucky Derby at the beginning of May. It is coming soon. Leave your predictions for that race down below if you want. But now I have something different to announce. I finally have a job. I'm now working for a commission-based role in sales. But for now, in order to, I guess, actually bring some money in myself, I'm going to have to focus more on this job. There might be some times where I'm gone from YouTube for a while. Just know that most likely it's my job that's causing that. I'll try to keep the videos coming, though, as much as I can. Thank you all for sticking around. If you want to see more news regarding horse racing, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel, and I'll see you all another time.